Hey guys, and welcome to the first ever episode of Sub Wars. So what I decided to do with these is I'm going to break them up into videos representing each tier. So each week I'm going to try to play in each tier with you guys. That's my goal anyway. So the games you're about to see, there are 3 games that I played in gold tier with somebody that has a mostly maxed hanger. Now I'm going to have his name and tag and everything in the description below. He's an amazing player. He's actually right in front of me right now here in this clip. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk through some of this footage with you. Since it's 3 videos, I broke it up and I sped up the boring parts 4 times, and then the rest of the video is double the speed. So what you're seeing right now is 2 times speed. So we'll just walk you through all of these videos. All of them happen to be on the Canyon map. We played these directly in a row. We played them around on Springfield, and then we had 3 in a row on Canyon, and that was all that I could play at the time. But anyways, it was immensely fun. So I'll walk you through some of the stuff that we're doing here. So first you saw that Fujin. I'm shaking up my hanger for you guys because of some requests that a couple of you have made. So you see there, I split up with my Russian death button that's on this Rhino. I split up. Instead of just firing all my rounds into that Carnage that was on the left side, I was able to use the other half for the Jeopard that was dropping down on the right side. So just conservation of ammo. I was trying to run away from that. I probably would have been better off staying. I might have been able to get a little bit of like 1 extra shot on my pins off, but I don't know. So here's Galahad. You guys know I've been having a lot of fun with him. And this play you're about to see, if I remember, if it's this game right, it's pretty solid play with Galahad. So you see I'm keeping my head on a swivel, picking and choosing my targets, moving when I need to, especially when there's rockets involved. You drop that shield, except for right there, which was a bad call. I just reflexively put my shield up, even though I knew that guy had a Russian death button. It was just a bad call. Right here is an example that this is rule number 1 in War Robots right now. If you see a Lancelot and he's not facing you, you are obligated to shoot it. So just keep that in mind. That's rule number 1. So you can see I'm dealing a lot of damage with this Galahad right now, moving around and covering the map and taking beacons and stuff like that. So I see a lot of guys playing with him and they're just standing still, and we've talked about this before. I don't think he's the kind of bot that's meant for just staying in one spot and being like a brawler, just kind of taking it kind of thing. So here's my plasma griff. Just cut through that guy. Sometimes it's worth it to fire into a Rhino shield if your teammates can attack him from the side, because he's probably not going to drop the shield with the damage potential that a plasma griff or a plasma Rhino has. When maxed out, that's about 210,000 damage over the course of 9.5 seconds, which is pretty substantial. So he's probably not going to drop his shield for that. Your teammates can pick off on him. I'm actually going to be doing a video this coming week about using your bot to turn the enemy bot, so that or to turn the enemy Rhino or Raijin or whatever it may be, so that your teammates can have free access to them. So big win here, about 1 million damage from me, and super solid game from MiG as well. In the next game, you're actually going to see him pull off 1 million damage game, so make sure you don't jump quite yet. I tried to make this video, like I said, as short as possible for you guys, so that it's a lot of fun. But this game you'll wanna watch, and there's a couple spots where you can see MiG doing all of his work. He's an amazing player. There we go. Took him out. So you see, able to make use of the hill there to avoid damage from that guy, and then just peek around it and dump a clip of my, I guess you could call it a death button Fujin. It's kind of a 1-up from a death button because you don't have the long reload time. Well, sort of the long reload time. So if you guys didn't know, you actually reload. You can fire a rocket every, I think it's 0.73 seconds on the Orkans, which is pretty awesome. So every second you can fire, more than, or I guess about like 1.5 rockets. So use my Russian death button here, trying to keep back a little bit. Wait for that guy to dip back behind the edge there, and then I'm going to move in and see if I can take the beacon while they're not right next to it. And you can see there that I had jumped into my support bot. I was hoping to make my way further towards those Furies on the other side of the map, but I wasn't able to make it. They took me out before I could do anything to them. They had a Tread Fury and a Zeus Fury over there that were doing significant damage and really cut into me a lot this game. You can see there even zap me again. So you can see here, keeping the head on a swivel, looking left and right. Where can I support? Where can I do the most good right then? There we go. Jump out of the way of those Zeus and those Tridents. Did I say Treb earlier? I meant to say Tridents. I'm not sure what I said, but yeah, bear with me on that. Alright, so there goes my Plasma Griff. Gonna jump into my other Griff that's kind of a hybrid here. And actually today, so I recorded this video this morning. This is Saturday morning in U.S. In the U.S. that I'm talking about, and I'm doing the voice on this Saturday night. So I actually swapped out my my aphids for a couple of magnums. I've been enjoying using a Plasma Griff right now, and I'm going to be putting together a couple videos for you guys on using the Griffin. So keep an eye out for those. But that's why I made that change, is because I wanted to do that. I had a couple of magnums that I'm working on leveling up. They're both level 5 right now. I just started leveling them today. They level up pretty quickly. So, all right, there we go. That guy's gone. Okay, so moving back over here towards the center. See what I can do. Dodging those rockets. What I'm doing is I'm trying to move this way to get over to this beacon. See if I can get over there before this Raijin takes me out. Keeping the shield up. I'm trying to get behind this rock to keep the cover between him and me, and then I can kind of pick away at him through those wooden slats. Since he hadn't put his shield up, I was trying to do as much damage as I could. There wasn't really tons of point in hiding because I was going to die anyways. So I mech'd out really quickly in this round. You can see there's still 3 minutes left of the round, and it's still a really close game with the red team a little bit ahead of us. But you can see some amazing play from MiG right here. Pay careful attention to the way that he plays as a support bot. He was telling me that he's actually done with just his Trident Carnage. He's been able to do 1 million damage in a game, and I believe it. The way that he plays this is pretty remarkable. So I'm going to spend a lot of time on him, and I'll just jump between him and the only other guy that's left, and we'll see what kind of stuff they can do. So here's that Raijin that I was working on earlier. Luckily, I was able to soften him up a lot. So yeah, sorry for that pop-up there. It also kills the background noise, the in-game sounds. That glitch is still alive and well in the game. All right, so he jumped out of the way there, and he's going to go over and take that beacon, but it looked like he saw that guy coming over there and didn't think he was going to make it over there in time, which is probably a good call. He could probably do a little bit more good. As you can see right there, he's able to finish that guy off. So, good call there. This game, pretty down to the wire. What's going to happen? Can MiG and... what was that other guy's name? Was it Princess Leia? Is that what I saw? Can they pull it off? Can they do it, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, Princess Mia is what it said. And unfortunately, we didn't win that game, but me and MiG both had a solid round that time. More than 1 million damage for MiG, and then, yeah, 850k for me, which are both pretty solid games. So hopefully that was a lot of fun for you guys to watch. This is the last one, which is also a pretty solid game, and I'll let you know ahead of time. This one does end up in a win, just so that you stick around. I don't want you guys to get bored and stop watching the video. This one's actually a pretty fun round. So I jumped into my support bot first. I was hoping to get some footage here. Check out this check out the ragdoll there. Do you see him towards the left side of the screen flying through the sky right now? That Stalker's ragdoll was hilarious. It was great. So anyways, we'll speed it back up here and we'll head back, drop back behind cover, and keep using our support Rhino. So this is another video that I'm working on, is doing using the Rhino as a support bot instead of a full frontal assault bot. I'm doing that because a lot of people tend to go off of just what the description of the bot is in the game, like when you push the little question mark like above like a bot or a weapon. A lot of people just go off of what that says, and instead of just doing your own setups with it. This setup can actually be really effective, and I've used this actually a lot. I haven't used it in the last little while because I haven't been running many support bots, but I know you guys want to see some more variety, so I'm shaking it up for you. All of these games are done with the same hanger, and I'll show that hanger at the end of the video. or if you want to jump ahead, go ahead and jump ahead to the last, I think it's 10 seconds of the video. You'll be able to see the hangar before the video footer that I put in there. Alright, so working with my Fujin around here. So notice the constant movement, whether it's moving left or right, constantly moving. One thing that's really nice about the Fujin is that it doesn't have to stop and turn its legs to be able to move. So it can move side to side really quickly. It can also drop from a height without having to brace itself. Other bots actually have to stop, and like right here, you see how it kind of like squats down after it impacts the ground. The Fujin doesn't have to do that, which is really nice. It's able to keep moving a lot quicker than other bots do, because it just hits the ground running, literally. So that's one of the many perks of using the Fujin. So I'm trying to hang out here, seeing what kind of support I'm getting, seeing if we can grab this beacon, and they walked away far enough because of the pressure that my teammate was putting on that I was able to almost take this beacon here. Just taking that guy out, again keeping the head on a swivel. And I was too far under the bridge for my aphids to be able to do anything to that rhino over there. So you see I moved forward to take the next shot with them so that it would actually do something. Avoiding rockets, taking that strategic jump. Unfortunately my health is too low, so I got taken out anyways. The rest of this match we will spend in the Galahad here. So just kind of work my way around the corner, put the shield up, and then my team is supporting me from his side, so that's okay. That's one of those things I was talking about earlier, like turning a rhino. That guy, I saw him over to my right, my teammate, and I was able to help him, help me to take that guy out. So it was a bit of a team effort there. So it's okay if you want to just play solo all the time or not with the clan or whatever, but you could still be a team player because this is a team-based game. You can't do everything by yourself. You know, even when you have those rounds where your team is literally doing nothing and you're just running around doing everything, you still can't do it all by yourself. Like if those guys weren't there, you'd be getting focused the entire time and would just neck out quick. So make sure you're playing with your team. Make sure you're using them to your advantage, turning other bots, getting their attention so that they can do the damage to them if they've got the right weapons for it. So anyways, I hope you guys liked the first episode of Sub Wars. This is the gold tier video, and I'll be doing a bronze and silver tier video as well. I've got some good footage from a couple of other guys that are subscribers doing those kind of things. So this is the hangar that I used here, and like I said, their weapon levels are all there. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for checking it out, guys. Have an amazing day.